Texas Lobel on the outside, joining the turn by Red Rapids. Into the first turn they race between horses. There goes Coupon Required. Coupon Required on the inside, but Texas Lobel drives up now to challenge in second. Here comes Rob Rico, now moving third, now moving second on the outside. It's Coupon Required back to third, Red Rapids, followed now by Maxi Magoo. It's Ron's Eagle, Disco Dancer, and Joe Skipper. And from the outside, it's Rob Rico, the quarter. 29 and 2, and Rob Rico now has the lead by 2 lengths. Texas Lobel in second, 2 lengths. Coupon Required right there in third, 2 lengths. Red Rapids followed now by Maxi Magoo and Ron's Eagle. Positions unchanged as they head for the half. It's Rob Rico, your leader, by 2 lengths. Texas Lobel right there in second, 2 lengths. Coupon Required now charging out of third, followed by Red Rapids. Maxi Magoo is on the move. The field's halfway home. They're halfway home, 1:01, and Rob Rico shows the way into the clubhouse turn. It's Texas Lobel right there in second. Coupon Required now driving into second on the outside, followed by Texas Lobel back to third. It's Red Rapids edging fourth on the outside. On the inside, that's Ron Ziegel and Maxi Magoo. Now they curve into the backstretch heading for the final quarter, and Rob Rico is under urging by 2 lengths. Here comes Red Rapids fourth, now moving third, charging second on the outside. On the inside, Texas Lobel back to third. Here comes Disco Dancer on the far outside. And from the outside, it's Red Rapids. Red Rapids now to take command, but Disco Dancer moves in second on the outside. It's Rob Rico back to third, and Maxi Magoo. Here they come turning for home. It's Red Rapids under urging. Disco Dancer on the outside as they come to the wire. It's Red Rapids with the lead. Disco Dancer and Ron's Eagle, but it's Red Rapids in full command. Red Rapids, Disco Dancer, Ron's Eagle up for third. In the first race, number Merylfan pacing Midnight Wolf between horses, going for the lead, and Over Your Dough on the outside. Joined on the inside, Ontario Road. Into the first turn at Midnight Wolf. Midnight Wolf takes command, but And Over Your Dough drives at him on the outside, and Over Your Dough now to take command. It's Midnight Wolf in second by 3 lengths. Ontario Road right there in third. Here comes Titus Colt, edging third on the outside. Ontario Road back to fourth. Cavalier Curson followed on the inside by All Racing, trailing the field. That's Yes Deal. Now they're by the quarter, 31 and 1, and Titus Colt is your new leader, now a length and a quarter. It's And Over Your Dough second by 2.5 lengths. Midnight Wolf third by 2.5 lengths. Ontario Road followed to the outside by Cavalier Curson, and to the outside Yes Deal and All Racing. Entering the stretch, moving for the half, it's Titus Colt, your leader, 2 lengths. And Over Your Dough. Here comes Cavalier Curson, now moving third on the outside. On the inside, Midnight Wolf and Yes Deal. They're halfway home. 103 and 4 into the clubhouse turn, and Titus Colt maintains a lead, a length and a quarter. On the inside, And Over Your Dough saving ground second. Cavalier Curson edging third on the outside, followed on the outside by Yes Deal, Midnight Wolf, and All Racing. Now they curve into the back stretch, and Titus Colt has the lead 3 parts of a length. Cavalier Curson moves at him on the outside, a challenging second. On the inside, that's And Over Your Dough, followed on the outside of horses Yes Deal and Midnight Wolf. Now they're by 3/4. Your leader up front is Titus Colt. On the outside, that's Cavalier Curson. Here comes Yes Deal, 3 wide, moving third. Now moving second on the far outside. On the inside, And Over Your Dough looking for racing room. Here they come turning for home. It's Titus Colt with the lead. On the far outside, Yes Deal. Here comes And Over Your Dough between horses. It's Titus Colt with the lead. It's And Over Your Dough on the outside. It's Titus Colt, And Over Your Dough. It's Titus Colt, And Over Your Dough, and Midnight Wolf. Returns $42.09. And they're off. It's Raised with Pride between horses. There goes Van Lobel. Joined on the outside, Captain Dennis. Into the turn they race on Van Lobel. Benefits from the inside with Raised with Pride. Drives up now. It's Raised with Pride to take command. Van Lobel. In second by 3 lengths, Native Valentine. In third, 2 lengths, Captain Dennis. Fourth by 2 lengths, Widelands. Followed by Kerry's Crash, Inca Gold. And Baby's Paul trails the field. Now they're moving by the quarter. It's Raised with Pride with the lead of length Van Lobel in second, and they're off the quarter. 29 and 4 and Raised with Pride shows the way a tight length Van Lobel. Right there in second, 2.5 lengths Native Valentine. In third into the outside there goes Captain Dennis, followed to the outside by Widelands and Kerry's Crash. Entering the stretch, moving for the half, and Raised with Pride maintains the lead. Van Lobel is right there in second, 2.5 lengths. It's Native Valentine. Right there in third, Captain Dennis edging fourth, and Widelands. The field's halfway home. 102 flat into the clubhouse turn, and Raised with Pride has that lead a length and a quarter. Van Lobel is right there in second. Native Valentine charging back to third. On the outside, Captain Dennis, Widelands, and Baby's Paul. Now they curve into the back stretch. It's Raised with Pride, your leader at length. It's Van Lobel in second, 2 lengths, Native Valentine. Native Valentine swings to the outside with Widelands, and off straight up the back stretch is Captain Dennis. Now they're moving by the 3/4 mile mark. Raised with Pride is on the inside, but Van Lobel drives up on the outside, a challenging second, and there goes Van Lobel. It's Van Lobel now to take command. It's Raised with Pride in second, and Widelands. Here they come, turning for home. It's Van Lobel with the lead. It's Raised with Pride on the outside. Widelands as they come to the wire. It's Van Lobel striding clear. It's Van Lobel with the lead. Raised with Pride in second, but it's all Van Lobel. Raised with Pride close for third. They're all fan pacing. There goes Lake Hills Buddy out for the lead on the far outside. There goes Sunbow Hawk into the turn, and Lake Hills Buddy now takes command by 4 lengths. It's Mendota Joe right there in second. Sunbow Hawk now drops in third. It's Jolly Good Gift right there in fourth, 2 lengths. Astragalus, Mark Garren, Dixie J. Kerr. Now they're moving for the quarter, and Lake Hills Buddy shows the way by 3 lengths. Mendota Joe second, 2 lengths. Sunbow Hawk in third by 3 lengths. Jolly Good Gift closing the gap in fourth. It's Astragalus, followed by Mark R. Dixie J. Kerr. They're by the quarter, 30 and 3 positions unchanged. And up front, it's Lake Hills Buddy. Lake Hills Buddy has the lead, 2 lengths. Mendota Joe in second to length. Here comes Sunbow Hawk, now charging out of third and driving out of second. It's Mendota Joe. Entering the stretch, heading for the half. It's Lake Hills Buddy, 2 lengths. Mendota Joe driving at him on the outside in second. It's Sunbow Hawk right there in third, and Jolly Good Gift. The field's halfway home. 102 and 4 into the clubhouse turn, and Jolly Good Buddy maintains a lead a length and a half. It's Mendota Joe in second, 2 lengths. Sunbow Hawk and Gina closer third. It's Jolly Good Gift right there in fourth as they head for the final quarter. On the outside, Mendota Joe. On the inside, Lake Hills Buddy, and these two are matching strides apart for the lead. Mendota Joe is on the outside now to take command. It's Lake Hills Buddy in second, Sunbow Hawk, and there goes Astragalus 3 wide. They're moving by the 3/4 mile mark. Mendota Joe opening up the lead now by 4 lengths. It's Astragalus in second. On the inside, it's Sunbow Hawk in third, but around the turn, your leader is Mendota Joe. Here they come, turning for home. Mendota Joe is opening up the lead with every stride. On the outside, that's Astragalus and Sunbow Hawk, but it's all Mendota Joe. Mendota Joe striding out at the wire. Astragalus and Sunbow Hawk. And here they come. And they're off. It's Backstroke Betsy between horses. There goes Starwood Sarah. Joined on the far outside, Sally Rango. Into the turn and Backstroke Betsy between horses. But Starwood Sarah drives out on the outside of Challenging second. It's Middletown Dana right there in third. Snippy Thorpe in fourth by 3 lengths. Sally Rango. Followed on the outside, Carrera and Eternally Reed. And from the outside, Starwood Sarah. It's Starwood Sarah now to take command. Backstroke Betsy driving out of second. Carrera edging third on the outside. They're by the quarter 30 and 4, and from the outside Backstroke Betsy now to regain command. Here comes Carrera charging second on the outside. It's Starwood Sarah right there in third. Here comes Sally Rango edging fourth on the outside. On the inside, Middletown Dana and Snippy Thorpe. Entering the stretch, heading for the half. Backstroke Betsy has the lead. Carrera driving on the outside. It's Starwood Sarah right there in third, followed by Sally Rango. The field's halfway home. 101 and 3 into the clubhouse turn. Backstroke Betsy 3 parts of a length. On the outside, that's Carrera. A challenging second. Starwood Sarah is right there in third. Sally Rango. She follows cover in fourth. Middletown Dana, followed by Snippy Thorpe, Nordell Butterfly, and trailing Eternally Reed. Now they curve into the backstretch, and Backstroke Betsy maintains the lead. Here comes Sally Rango, moving second on the outside. It's Carrera dropping back to third, followed by Starwood Sarah in fourth and Snippy Thorpe. Now they drive by the 3/4 mile mark. Backstroke Betsy has the lead. Carrera tries to come on again in second. On the outside, that's Carrera as they turn for home. It's Backstroke Betsy with the lead. It's Carrera in second, Sally Rango and Snippy Thorpe. Down the stretch they come. Backstroke Betsy shows the way. Carrera charging back to second. A late move on the inside by Middletown Dana, but it's Backstroke Betsy showing the way at the wire. Carrera close for third. Merylfan placing High Volt Osborne going right for the lead on the inside. Power Glory joined on the outside by Also Ran into the clubhouse turn, and High Volt Osborne now takes command but Also Ran moving second on the outside. It's Power Glory right there in third. It's Dynamic Trip in fourth by 3 lengths. Whole View Commander on the outside, that's Sammy George, followed by Midnight Eagle and Valunga trailing, and from the outside it's Also Ran now to take command. They're by the quarter 28 and 4, and it's Also Ran. Your leader a length and a half. It's High Volt Osborne second, a length and a quarter. Power Glory right there in third. Dynamic Trip now moving fourth, now moving third, second on the outside. Entering the stretch, moving for the half, and Also Ran maintains the lead with Dynamic Trip charging on the outside second. That's High Volt Osborne right there in third. Power Glory, and to the outside that's Sammy George and Whole View Commander. The field's halfway home. 59 seconds flat into the clubhouse turn, and Also Ran maintains a lead a length and a quarter. It's Dynamic Trip on the outside second. High Volt Osborne is right there in third. Power Glory in fourth, followed now by Sammy George in fifth. On the inside, that's Whole View Commander. Now they curve into the back stretch, and Also Ran maintains a lead now a length and a quarter. It's Dynamic Trip on the outside. High Volt Osborne is right there in third. On the outside, Sammy George, Power Glory, and Midnight Eagle. Now they drive by the 3/4 mile mark. Also Ran is opening up the lead now by 2 lengths. It's Dynamic Trip in second by 3 lengths. High Volt Osborne in third, and on the outside that's Sammy George. Here they come turning for home. Also Ran is under urging. On the outside, Dynamic Trip is out for the drive. Down the stretch, it's Also Ran. Dynamic Trip charging through on the inside. It's Also Ran with the lead. It's Also Ran. Dynamic Trip close for third. They're all fan pacing. There goes Mr. Expert between horses. Stardale Lad on the inside and Smart Real into the turn. They race and Stardale Lad benefits from the inside. That's Mr. Expert right there in second. Smart Real now moving into third. It's Armbro Elena in fourth by 2 lengths. Lake Hills Grandpa followed now by Hierarchy Chimble and trailing that's Sterling. Now they're moving for the quarter and Stardale Lad has the lead 2 lengths. Mr. Expert in second 2 lengths. Smart Ruben third, 2.5 at Armbro Elena. 29 seconds flat for the quarter, and Stardale Lad maintains a lead a length and a quarter. Mr. Expert in second by 2 lengths. That's Smart Ruben right there in third. It's Armbro Elena ranging up on the outside, followed on the outside by Lake Hills Grandpa. Entering the stretch, heading for the half, and Stardale Lad shows the way 2 lengths. Mr. Expert in second, but Smart Real now moving out of third. On the outside, that's Armbro Elena, followed on the inside by Chimble at the half. 59-1. Into the clubhouse turn, and Stardale Lad maintains a lead a length and a quarter. Mr. Expert is right there in second. Smart Ruin third. On the outside, that's Armbro Elena, followed by Chimble, Lake Hills Grandpa, and Hierarchy. Now they curve into the back stretch, and Stardale Lad opens up the lead a length and 3/4. There goes Smart Rule moving into second, followed by Mr. Expert, Armbro Elena, and Chimble. Now they're by 3/4, and your leader is Stardale Lad by 2 lengths. On the inside, Mr. Expert back to second. Smart Rule followed on the outside, Armbro Elena, Chimble, and Lake Hills Grandpa. Here they come, turning for home, and Stardale Lad maintains a lead 2 lengths. On the outside, Smart Rule, Armbro Elena 3 wide. On the inside, that's Mr. Expert. It's Stardale Lad with the lead. A late move by Mr. Expert, but it's Stardale Lad in full command. Mr. Expert and Hierarchy up for third. And they're all flying. Passion on the inside is off stride. There goes Levin Rainbow going for the lead. Torres Good Friday is right there in second. Off stride in that turn is Good Nighty. Now they're moving for the quarter, and Levin Rainbow has the lead in the real by 2 lengths. Torres Good Friday in second by 3 lengths. Battling Queen in third, 2 lengths. That's Starstruck Lady. Fourth now by 3 lengths, followed by Pacing Paula. It's Twiggy's Gal now back pacing. Our Flying Passion, and now off stride once again. Good Nighty as the fails by the quarter, 30-1, and Levin Rainbow has the lead by 2.5 lengths. Here comes Battling Queen, and Jean second on the outside. It's Torres Good Friday right there in third. Starstruck Lady now moving fourth on the outside, followed by Pacing Paula and Twiggy's Gal. They're heading for the half, and Levin Rainbow maintains the lead 3/4 of a length. On the outside, Battling Queen in second, followed by Torres Good Friday and Starstruck Lady. The half a minute and 3 into the clubhouse turn, and Levin Rainbow has the lead 3/4 of a length. Battling Queen is on the outside second. Torres Good Friday is right there in third. Starstruck Lady followed on the outside, Pacing Paula and Flying Passion. Now they curve into the back stretch, and Levin Rainbow has the lead 3/4 of a length. Battling Queen moves a closer second. Here comes Starstruck Lady, now moving 3 wide. Here comes Pacing Paula 4 wide. Now they're moving by the 3/4. On the inside, Levin Rainbow, but Starstruck Lady. It's Starstruck Lady now to take command. It's Levin Rainbow in second, followed now by Battling Queen. Here they come, turning for home, and Starstruck Lady draws clear. It's Levin Rainbow in second, followed on the outside, Battling Queen and Twiggy's Gal. Down the stretch, it's Starstruck Lady with the lead. It's Levin Rainbow in second, but it's all Starstruck Lady tonight. Levin Rainbow close for third. And they're off. It's Jennifer Kate between horses going for the lead on the inside. Dancing Amy into the turn and Dancing Amy benefits from the inside. Jennifer Kate is right there in second. That's only a cent. Perked on the outside, followed by Oh Promise Me right there in fourth. Bubblegum drops in fifth by 2 lengths. Foxy Love Bug. It's Joshua's True and she'll be spicy. And from the outside, it's only a cent. Only a cent now is up to challenge and take command. It's Dancing Amy in second by 2 lengths and Jennifer Kate. They're by the quarter, 30 and 1 the quarter, and at only a cent has the lead double length. Dancing Amy is right there in second. Here comes Oh Promise Me, edging third on the outside. It's Jennifer Kate right there in fourth. Bubblegum in fifth. Foxy Love Bug, Joshua's True, and trailing she'll be spicy. They're heading for the half and only a cent shows the way. Here comes Oh Promise Me, now moving second on the outside. It's Dancing Amy right there in third and Bubblegum. They're halfway home. 102 and 3 into the clubhouse turn. It's only a cent. Maintaining the lead 2 lengths. Dancing Amy is right there, but Oh Promise Me now powers second on the outside. It's Dancing Amy back to third. Bubblegum, Jennifer Kate and Foxy Wovbug. They curve into the back stretch and only a cent has the lead 3 parts of a length. Oh Promise Me moves at her on the outside under urging. It's Bubblegum right there in third, followed by Dancing Amy. And here comes She'll Be Spicy 3 wide. Now they drive into the far turn. It's only a cent on the inside. Oh Promise Me drives at her in second. Bubblegum 3 wide. Here comes Bubblegum with a rush. Now to take command. Here they come turning for home. And Bubblegum takes command. But here comes Foxy Wovbug charging second on the outside. It's Bubblegum with the lead on the outside. Foxy Wovbug. It's Bubblegum, Foxy Wovbug. Another try. Here comes Foxy Wovbug. Those two at the wire. And that is a photo finish. Merrill Fan pacing Jackpot Johnny between horses on the inside. That's Send Cash into the turn and Jackpot Johnny on the outside. Now to take command at Send Cash right there in second. Joshua's Orchid in third, followed by Penn Dancer. Parked in fourth. Sandy's Cobra now tucked in fifth, followed by Kina Wave. It's Shea Billy, followed by Maniac Mo, and trailing the field that's Poco Hope. They're driving for the quarter, and from the outside Penn Dancer. It's Penn Dancer now to take command the quarter, 30 and 1, and Penn Dancer strides clear by 2 lengths. It's Jackpot Johnny second, 2 lengths. Send Cash is right there in third. Joshua's Orchid in fourth. Here comes Sandy's Cobra edging fifth on the outside, followed now by Shea Billy, Kina Wave, Poco Hope, and trailing Maniac Mo. That's the field as they move for the half on the outside with a rush. Here comes Jackpot Johnny. Jackpot Johnny now to take command, but Sandy's Cobra drives right with them on the outside. They're halfway home, 101 and 4 into the clubhouse turn. Jackpot Johnny has the lead on the rule, but Sandy's Cobra drives at him on the outside second. Penn Dancer in third. On the outside, that's Shea Billy in fourth, followed on the inside by Send Cash and Poco Hope. Now they curve into the back stretch. It's Jackpot Johnny, a long neck lead with Sandy's Cobra. On the outside second, Penn Dancer is right there in third. Shea Billy in fourth. On the inside, Send Cash, Poco Hope, and Kina Wave. Now they're moving by the 3/4 mile mark, and Jackpot Johnny has the lead on the inside. A long neck, but Sandy's Cobra makes another bid at the leader on the outside. On the inside, Penn Dancer and Shea Billy. Here they come, turning for home. Jackpot Johnny shows the way now by a length and a half. On the outside, Sandy's Cobra, followed by Penn Dancer as they come to the wire. It's Jackpot Johnny under the whip. A late move on the far outside by Kina Wave. Here comes Kina Wave at the wire. And that is a photo finish.